Hey guys, Sammy Blue 2000 here, and today I'm just going to be showing you guys a little tutorial on how to make a gillie suit. This is part 1. I'm going to start out with the easiest one to do, which is a hat. So, what you'll need for this is just a boonie hat. Works best. What you can do is you can get something like this. It's just a normal hat with a bandana on top of it. So, that's that. You need burlap. You want to cut it apart, kind of like that. Not cut it, string it apart. Just like that. This took me about 2 hours to do. So, yeah, it's just one big row of burlap right there. It dies if you need them. I don't need them because when I play, it's a lot of dead trees and stuff like that. And then you're just going to need some net. This is volleyball net. You can use fishing net. So yeah, super glue, and scissors if you're cutting the stuff that you need to make it, and then your fingers. So yeah, so let's get right into it. Okay, so basically this is the net that I've been using, and I already got half the hat done in it. I just kind of glued every other one of these with hot glue. Hot glue and shoe glue work best. If I said super glue, don't quote me on that because I did not mean to say super glue. But anyway, basically all I did was I just found ends like this, so it's easiest to cut if I can find another one. Actually, no, it'd probably be easier if I didn't find the end. But find a piece long enough. Alright, so I cut the net out. It's kind of hard to see, but basically, this is kind of one of the most important parts. I'd say it's the most important part, if not the second most important part to making the hat, or any part of it, because the length of the net is where your range of burlap is going to be put on. So you're going to want it to extend not too far into the back, because remember it's going to be covered with gillie suit burlap, or not gillie suit burlap, just burlap. It's going to hang way down over your back. So the front doesn't really need to be covered that much. The top doesn't need to be covered, so the sides also need to hang over. So, and then what you're going to do is, so basically what you're going to do next is get your burlap. You should have a piece like this, about 6 inches to a foot long. You can get like burlap bags or kind of really a lot of things from burlap. If your parents just bought like a tree, or if you just bought a tree or something like that. Sometimes the roots are wrapped in burlap. That's where I got this from. So, I got this from a bag that came off the bottom of the tree. It wasn't my parents' tree, it was so like thrown it away, so I was like, I'll take that. So there's that. You can get it from like Walmart in a couple of big sheets. You just gotta cut it like 3 inches wide and 6 inches long, about that. So yeah, and then basically right here, see how there's kind of like separate strands, and you're just gonna pull it apart until it comes all the way off, and you string just like that, and you're just gonna keep doing that. Sometimes it gets a little tangled up if you're not using big thick burlap. And by the way, you do this before you dye it. However, I do not need to dye mine, just because where I play, it's a bunch of tall grass and stuff. So you also want to make piles, which I'll show you here in 1 second. But I have a pile of the small strings that are kind of like this long. These little strings right here that kind of pull up the side, and then I have a pile of the big burlap. I doubt it was burlap. It came in big sheets from Walmart, which was the cheapest. But then theirs is spray painted, and they like spray paint it different colors. Like this was black, brown, and tan colored burlap. So it's spray painted on there, so it's kind of hard to pull it apart like this. It's almost like they burnt it. It's just like really hard right here. And burlap's supposed to be like not soft, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. So yeah. Okay, so there's one pile, and there's the other pile. Okay, so now for the most rewarding part of doing this, you're just starting to tie the burlap onto the net. So I recommend doing this in your house, only because it will make a little bit of a mess, but the reason I recommend inside your house is because outside if it's like hot or cold, you won't be comfortable doing it. This is a very time consuming, tedious process, so you're going to want to be comfortable while you're doing it, or you're not going to really want to do it and probably won't finish it for a while. So yeah, so basically you're just tying it onto the net, kind of like just kind of getting to the halfway point between the strand and burlap, and just tie it down a little knot. So yeah, I only have one hand to do this right now, so I can't really show you guys, but yeah, so I'll show you guys the finished process. Okay, so I kind of tied it on the net until I ran out of the long strands of burlap, and I kept all the little tiny little pieces of burlap that were kind of left. Basically, I'm just going to glue this at the very top of here, because the camouflage is still kind of showing through. I'll show you all finished product. Okay, so here's the finished product. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment,